Yvette Cooper speaking in the Commons. Let's go to Marc Francois of the ERG group of Brexiteers. Marc Francois, you can see tonight that no deal is off the cards and we're going probably for a long extension now.
No, because that's not what the bill says. The bill doesn't actually prevent no deal on Friday.
So you actually think that we're going to go out without a deal?
Well, that depends on the European Council. The bill mandates the Prime Minister to suggest a date for an extension, but it doesn't force the European Council to agree. So both sides have to agree for an extension. The Prime Minister has already, before the bill was passed, asked for the 30th of June, which the European Council pretty bluntly turned down last time.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're all waiting to see what they will do in 2 days' time.
Well, while you're waiting, you'll know that your colleague Daniel Kawczynski of the ERG has just resigned from your grouping, calling you all unicorn dreamers who've prevented Brexit. Your response to him?
Well, I've always got on well with Dan, and I once had a great trip to Poland with Daniel.
Right. Well, he's just resigned because he thinks that you're unicorn dreamers preventing Brexit, and that is how many Leave voters in the country will be looking at your grouping this evening and saying, thanks for that, this is where you've got us.
Well, the reason we've always opposed the withdrawal agreement is because we don't leave the European Union. The withdrawal agreement keeps us in the European Union. That's why we've always been so against it.
Well, you definitely won't leave now if there's a year-long extension and the momentum for a soft or no Brexit at all. So I'm wondering whether you're rethinking that plan now.
Well, let us wait and see what happens at the European Council on Wednesday, because the Prime Minister has not so far made a convincing case for an extension. And some European leaders are saying there's no point just kicking the can down the road. The Prime Minister would have to make a convincing case for why the Council should give us another extension.
But as things stand, you've got Ian Duncan-Smith, you've got Boris Johnson, you've got Jacob Rees-Mogg, fairly strong-minded Brexiteers who've all seen the way through to vote for Theresa May's deal. And you've got a bunch of, let me repeat, unicorn dreamers preventing Brexit, who I'm wondering might be having second thoughts about it now.
Oh, well, look, in the course of this process, you know, we've been called everything under the sun. I think we've been called extremists, we've been called vermin. The Today programme was slightly impolite about us on one occasion, and Donald Tusk has sent us all to hell. So, you know, being called unicorns really is water off a duck's back.
Unicorns back. Marc Francois, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.
In a moment, we'll look through the best of the opinion pieces from tomorrow's papers, but first, the front.